everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to Ocarina Time. Last time, not Navi, fishing. Fuck it. Anywho, let's do the real deal now. Water Temple time, which means this is gonna be the first of a lot of this. Going back and forth in the menu to do switching equipment. And the key to the Water Temple is just hook-shotting this piece right here. And that will remain on the surface for the rest of the game. And by the way, I should probably mention, I actually, as you'll probably have noticed by the counter, I did miss a gold Skulltula on Zora's River, but I'm going to come back for that later. But in the meantime, welcome to Ocarina of Time's most infamous dungeon in the game. There are multiple stories to this entire place. The markers, I'll get to in a moment, don't tell you, you don't get any information of what things do, and if you guys stop killing the frame rate, please and thank you. Yeesh. And I should mention at this point, you'll notice our hookshot's a little dinky. Doesn't go quite as far as we really need it to. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. And if I can... She floats over there, so I'm trying to see if this works. Nope. So let's just sink to the bottom, shall we? You're gonna be seeing this menuing a lot. I don't know if it was this or the original Link's Awakening, but I've kind of become numb to menuing, like, I should say, menuing a lot, I should say. And by the way, this is where only being able to use a hookshot will may or may not bite us in the ass. This is a spike. Aim for when it retracts its spikes. Well, it's either that, or you hit it once with your hookshot, and then you hit it again. That's all you have to really worry about. And these should really be the only enemies you have to deal with while you're under... Actually, no, there's one other type of enemy we have to deal with when we're under the water. There's another thing we gotta deal with, though. Oh, you. If I'm right, Link? You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the Water Temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me, quickly. As she shimmies on up. By the way, we're not going to be seeing her again for the rest of the dungeon. I should let you know. Also, make note of that breakable wall there. But yeah, there are no indicators as to what levels each of these will drain the water to. But we'll deal with that in a moment. For now, we got more spikes. And once again, dealing with them with your hookshot is not too shabby, but also, you know, slashing wildly works too. And so we get our chest. I believe this is the map, if I recall. They usually throw the map at you first. I am right, it is the map. Okay. I am thinking of Master Quest, where that sort of thing will they'll hide secrets by having to shoot that. You play Zelda's Lullaby to work with these. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work, but we'll see. Normally the staff is supposed to appear. No, that didn't work. That didn't work. There it is. God damn it, game. I need you to work with me here. This, I should say in particular, this one will sink the water all the way to the bottom. And now, if you remember last time we had a torch in these, yeah, it's time to play this game again. That's the not Dinsfire way of solving that. And for some reason they decided to put all these on pedestals for whatever reason. Here's our second type of underwater enemy, shell blades. Its internal muscle is its weak point. Do you like clams? You pretty much need your hook shot for this. Or, you know, something that can pierce. Also, they hit you from behind. Because they're douche holes like that. Okay, bow arrow does work. And before I pick that up... Sorry, just trying to allay my own suspicions. Anywho, let's not forget to grab this small key before we get the hell out of here. Because if it's another dungeon that'll throw you off with its small key amount, it's this one. Ooh, boy. And now if I try to remember correctly, okay, this area is completely optional. I'll lay a bomb here for now to open this up. But we can't deal with this, and I feel like we can't deal with this till later, if I recall. We need to move the water level some more, for one. We can ignore the spikes. And if I recall correctly, we can't deal with this for now. Yeah, our hook shot's a little bit too dinky to deal with this. So let's go ahead and use our key on that one door. And in the meantime, well, I guess I can put these spikes back to rest. Kind of interesting that they turn into little boulder rocks, but I guess that's all their texture can really do? Also, I should probably push this for now. And we can deal with this. Oh, those are Tektites. Freaking Tektites. Anyhow, that's a thing for now. Oh, hello, Tektite. Come on, Link. Just the tip, right? Well, I guess we could explore around a little bit. Oh, also, I should probably re-equip my hook shot. It's going to be very important for this place. Hang on. What am I doing? Look first. Okay, we can unequip boots here. I'm sorry for all the menuing, but this isn't like the remake where they make the iron boots a straight-up item. Okay, I think I remember this. Oh, come on. That's no fun. Alright. I'll make this work. Okay, it's just the one? Okay, we can ignore that Tektite for now, then. Oh, I remember this part. We can get another key in this room. Which we should definitely do. Alright, so this place is a little BS. Because there's a current going in this room in particular. Because what we gotta do is we need to hook shot up to here. If I can aim properly. Can we even hit that from here? No, I don't believe we can. So what my hopes are, let's unequip boots. And then get onto here and re-equip our boots. Because over here, we can both hit this and latch onto that. Because for some reason that's also being protected by a current. And that's on a timer. So at this point here, we can safely unequip boots and not give a toss about clams. So over here is another small key. We're gonna need it. Oh, I should also probably hit this to raise the gate again. Yeah, there's a pair of these. These boots were made for sinking, and that's just what they'll... Ow! But for now, we are done with this part. We can go ahead and, if you please, thank you, let me get back. Thank you. Yeah, for some reason they put regular ass doors in this dungeon for whatever reason. And now you are dead. What a shock. Is it just enough? It is just enough. It's like they tease you with that range or something. Man, it was so nice being able to toggle iron boots using item keys. Alright, there's our hookshot latch point. We're gonna have to remember that one. But for now, let's actually go ahead and unlock that door. Please and thank you. Now I hope you like hookshotting around the place, because that's what we gotta do. By the way, there's another one of these in here. So let's move the water level again. If you please. By the way, there's a hole there. That's not entirely insignificant. In fact, we are going to deal with that right now. Because why? If you answered small key, you'd be right! And I'm going to take... Oh, I am going to take minimal damage by landing on these spikes. Ow. 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 Minimal my ass. If I were playing 3 hard, I'd be in trouble. But since I'm not, I don't need to care. By the way, hit this. And suddenly there were enemies. Oh my god, that's a lot of spikes. We should deal with them as we see fit. Ow. Frick. Alright, then we got 2 of these things. Come on. Flap your gums. Slaying all of them opens the other gate. But before you ask, there's nothing of any relevance there whatsoever. So let's go ahead and float up real quick, because I'm pretty sure we got a key here. Ain't this a funky looking chest? Yeah! But let's continue on, shall we? I'm trying to show off these key locations so that if you happen to be watching along and for some reason are also playing and want to be like, I hate this dungeon, I want to hate it less, do these stupid things, and maybe things will go a little more swimmingly. But let me throw out a take here and say, I don't hate this dungeon. If anything, it's just sort of like, complex and meaty. I like it. Oh, we could also re-enter this door if we shoot an arrow at the torch or whatever. And at this point, we basically need to, I think that's the key door we need. But I think that other way in particular was the way to fill the water up to the highest point, if I recall correctly. Oh wait, I think this is the compass room. We should probably go grab that. There we go. Yeah, this is the compass room entirely. So here's what we're gonna do. Hit the crystal switch. It's as simple as that. And they give you no time to grab it. Damn! So use your arrow and you get yourself a compass. And you don't have to stay in this room anymore. But I will take the healing though. That in and of itself is rather nice. Now if we could break that, that would be fantastic. I landed on some spikes. You know, if I was Mega Man, that'd maybe go pew 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 pew. But before we do anything else, we should sink back down. I'm gonna fall on that thing, aren't I? Or I'm not. That works too. Well, what I was gonna say is, we're not done with this water level yet. Because I think we can deal with this at this water level. If not, we are gonna have to come back later in the dungeon, and that would make me rather sad. Do I have to hook? No, I think I can just float up. That would be perfect. So let's just do that. Oh, I think I remember now. Oh, that just makes that float up, and then we got these buttholes. There we go, we got that. Oh! I know how we solve this one. Spin attack! I think for an optional section, I think this is our first mandatory need of the spin attack. And that is rather silly. Backflip time! Link's ass! I'll call it out every time. And is this just arrow refills? Because I wouldn't be surprised. And I think I'm going to need to come right back in a second. Sorry, guys. Okay. I have returned. And that's enough of this side stuff. Now to do something that will let us get another small key. Because if you couldn't have guessed, stacking small keys are pretty good, I heard. So, if you remember when we were floating up to the first water level panel, I'd like to call it? Yeah, I'll just call it a panel, and that crack in the wall. Since the water's medium level now, we can actually take care of that. So how about we do? Wouldn't that sound amazing? It does to me. Also means I temporarily need to set bombs around. Also, now that I think of it, I think this is the first dungeon to make the Ocarina a mandatory item. Also, I find it funny that you can literally look through this particular crack. I find that funny. And frame rate drop? Frame rate drop. Oh my god, I'm going to need every single one of these bastards. In fact, I think I have exactly enough for what I need to do. Starting with that first locked door. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else I needed to take care of. And did I go through that room already? I feel like I did not at all. Yeah, that's right. We come back there later. You can trust me on that one. Yeah, that map doesn't make a whole lot of sense now, does it? That's just because the dungeon is very interconnected, and it can be very easy to get yourself lost. So as of right... Oh, wait, no, that's that one hole we did. We need to take care of that. And then... I remember this part. We can't deal with that right now. So, in the meantime, we have to do this. So, let's go ahead and do this. Unfortunately for us, there's a Tektite! Surprise, butthole! Except it was me who surprised you! And I need a bow. We are gonna need the iron boots for a little bit, so we can hang tight on that one. That should be the only surprised butthole that I immediately need to deal with. So let's keep moving, shall we? Oh. That was this. Alright. The stuff I need to take care of is over that way. Let me do this first to see if this works. Yup, Pierre even shows up in dungeons. Isn't that funny? So that's a way to get yourself a hookshot point. It's not really necessary, I just find it funny. So that takes care of that. I think there's one other optional thing I can take care of before needing to use the mandatory keys, and I think it was over here. So let's ignore the Tektite for now. Alright, I guess I was wrong about the boots, but the next section I know for sure isn't really going to need boots. Alright, this section that we can't really do until we have access to. Alright, we can't check that. Yeah, we can't really do much about this until later? Yeah, we can't do much about this till later. But for now, I should, at the very least, pull this. And now that I'm thinking about it, you think the hammer would be easier to use down here because of the properties of buoyancy. You know, how you can technically interact with heavier things more easily. That sort of thing. Oh, I think I know how this is supposed to work. Anywho, let's go ahead and use our two small keys over this way. This is also a lie. I'm under the thing again. God damn it. So let's go ahead and open the door. Oh yeah, there were keys here. Buttholes. Yes, there's a spider here. And if I recall correctly, I think it's just out of my range. And I'm standing on the tip here, so We're gonna have to come back for this spider. This isn't the first time I'm going to say that. Now, the next thing we need to do is be able to hook onto these platforms. I said I want to hook onto the platform, please. There we go. And now what we have to do quickly is ascend. We need to be able to get all the way up to the tip top there, to that hook shot point. I think I'm gonna need to hit this one, yes. There we go. There we go. And we needed that key for this door. I don't think I'm going to need another key for over there. But now we have rising and lowering water levels. Unfortunately, that also brings us Tektites. So please stop that nonsense. I have things to do. And if you guessed that was a trap, you were right. I don't like being harassed, butthole. I think I'm supposed to do this next. Yeah, that's right. There's a hookshot point right here. And by lowering the statue, we can climb on top of its head. You know what? I don't want to deal with you. Take that. I can ignore that. And we're gonna need to... Oh, I friggin' messed that up. Oh, well, at least it's not too hard of a fix. Because since the water's risen up, we can do this. Lower the levels again. Get on over. This is what I get for not correcting my positioning. That's what I get. Raise them up. Hook on over. Put it down. And then it's fun all around. You know what I'm saying? I think at this point, I think I am just out of range with the hook shot, so I may have... No, I think I'm just in... Yeah, I'm just in range. There we go. That's how you go ahead and deal with that. Unfortunately, there's not only a Tektite, there's also a like-like. Hey, guess what? I don't like that very much, if you couldn't have guessed. Hurdy-hurdy-hur. The hitbox on this thing is just enough where you can use your bow to get past the spikes. That part kinda stinks. But with precise aiming, you got it. You got it. And I hate to leave you hanging, but this is really a convenient place to leave things off for today. So, on today's episode of Ocarina of Time, we have started delving into the Water Temple. And we may need to reflect on something coming next time. So with that, I'm Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.